Now we are going to create a new React app. So we are going to use npx. First we go to a folder. It's just a random folder that you want to create a project. And now we go to type npx create React app, and then we type Strapi to do. After we create a project, we go to the project by typing cd and then Strapi to do, and then we go to the VS Code by typing code dot. So after we enter the VS Code, we go to delete the unnecessary files such as the app.css, app.test, index.css, logo, this report web vital, and also setup.js. And then we right click and delete, and then we go to the app.js and remove this, and also remove what inside the div, and then we just try to type something and go to the index and also remove this import and remove the index.css and remove the bottom one. And then we go to the terminal and type npm start. And now we can see there is Strapi app displayed inside the website. And now we are going to import the axios because we are going to create a API for fetching the data. So we type npm install axios. And now under the source folder, we create a new folder called API. And then inside the API, we call index.js. And then inside the index.js, we type import axios from axios, and then we type constant URL is equal to the HTTP localhost 1337 and to-dos, and then we create a read to-dos. So we type export constant and then read to-dos equal to axios.get URL, and then we are going to create a create to-do API. So export the constant create to-do equal to new to-do, and then we pass the new to-do to the axios.post and then URL, and then we pass the new to-do, and then we create the update to-do is equal to, we pass the ID and also the update to-do, and then we type axio.put, and then we pass the updated to-do and semicolon. And at last, we are going to add the export constant delete to-do is equal to ID, and then we axios.delete and URL, and then /ID. After we create all these API, we go to the app.js, and on the top, we go to import star as API from ./API. And now we are going to use the bootstrap, and then we go to the bootstrap and we copy this CSS and go to the public folders, and we find the index.html, and then we paste inside the head. Now we go to the bootstrap and we are going to copy the input form. So for example, we select this and then we paste to our app. So we back to the app.js, and then inside this div we replace with this form, and then remember we have to select all of this, and then we right click and we have to convert to JSX because in React we do not have class, we have class name. So after we already install the axios, we go to change this to containers, and then we go back to our website. You can see it already pastes the form to our website, and now we are going to edit this form. For example, we have to change this to title, and then the type is text, and we do not need the ID, and we also do not need this div, so we can delete this. So now we have just a title, and now we also do not need the HTML for the password because this is not the password, this is for the detail, and again this is just a text, and we have to remove this class name and ID, and also we do not need this checkbox, so we totally delete this. And also now we have to add one more input box, and instead of the type is text, We are going to change this to date. Now you can see there is a date, but it seems we have to copy this class name equal to form control back to the input field. Now you can see this is much better.